Yesterday evening we went down the toTalkeetna River floating on one of these rafts, and we sat at the back. Actually where that lady's sitting now is where I sat. Kathy sat to the right of me, and then Janice and Rico from Canada were sitting in the front. We were on the toTalkeetna evening floating trip. And yeah, we did actually get to see bald eagle and a beaver. Not beaver dams, but we actually got to see beavers. Just near the end there was a beaver like trying to run away from us for about several minutes. Mount McKinley, which is somewhere over there. It's not that mountain, but it's over in the clouds somewhere. Maybe we'll get to see it later on.
Now here's Dave getting comfortable by the fire.
Matching the chairs.
And so I want to show you a little bit more of the room. And here are some big windows that look out over the mountains. They have like high vaulted ceilings, trying to give it that rustic look. And this is the view from the back windows that everyone here in front of the windows is trying to see. They have porches around the back. If it was nicer weather, we'd be out there, but it's been a little rainy this morning.
Oh look, honey, a bear. Oh, that's another one that we get close to. Yeah, that's a candlestick holder that Kathy was just checking out. Of course, she's checking out the decor on this room. And that fire, they just stoked the fire and put some more wood on, and it's really going away now. It's not fake, man, it's real wood, which they have a lot around here. Okay, so this is another view of Mount McKinley behind Kathy. Look, it even says it over the horizon, Mount McKinley. Here she is. Of course, the real Mount McKinley. The real Mount McKinley is somewhere over here. Yeah, so those mountains are several miles away, and the real Mount McKinley is about 35 to 40 miles away. But of course you can't see it because it's behind the clouds right now. But this is the view that we're getting out of the great room at the lodge right now. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of trails that go in the grounds around here. Maybe Kathy and I will do that later on because it's really quiet apart from the sound of the water over to the right. We have a couple of 100 acres here for you to walk through, but one of the trails right now is cordoned off because of a bear sighting. In fact, here's where the trail starts, just not far away from the lodge at all. And maybe later on we can see the mountain because, you know, we really are starting to get some blue skies now over here. And this is the deck outside the front of the lodge here. Yeah, there is a river off to the right of the lodge which you can't really see from this deck now, but you can see pieces of it like about half a mile or so away there, off in the distance. And up by the road by the way in, since there's such good views around here, that there are some private lots being developed over there. I guess they're not cheap. So we have the great room here, and then you can just see the reflections of the trees and the mountains in the windows there. And then over here we have the card room and the pizza restaurant. We just ate at the pizza restaurant for lunch there. Swinging past those private lots by the road. And then down into the areas where they have some of the trails and the river. and then where you get the view of the mountain. It's really quiet here. This is where people look out from the great room. And imagine what Mount McKinley looks like.
Photography?
Yeah, Kathy wants to go and watch the Photo Symphony of Denali, which is in a few minutes now. She's just... It's not too cold out here, but she doesn't want to poke her head out more than that. Yeah, we saw this yesterday, but Kathy loves it so much she's going to go and see it again. They do like panoramic shots and things. Yeah, the main lodge area is pretty big. This is the side where they pick up all the guests with the shuttles and buses and things. See, it's pretty big. And then over here they have dozens of areas where they actually have the rooms in the cabins. And the sun is really just starting to come out now, so I'm going to have to watch out because I may yet get to see the mountain today. For real, from here. Yeah, they even have a shuttle that actually goes all the way around from the main check-in area to all the rooms. It just goes around every like 5 or 10 minutes. I guess you can see how much wind there is today. Not a whole lot. US flag, the Princess flag, and I guess the state flag of Alaska. Just starting to flutter in the breeze now. Yeah, one good thing about this Princess vacation is since the moment we checked in at West Palm Beach Airport, we haven't had to worry about the luggage. They've moved them from airport to ship to hotel, but just stick them outside our doors. And all we have to do is roll them inside, and that's made it pretty easy. That's what you get when you pay one company to do it all, I guess. Yeah, they just go around to all the buildings and deliver your luggage for you. Yeah, this is inside our room at the McKinley Lodge. And this one's got more kind of like tables and chairs than the one at Denali. But the bathroom is a little bit smaller. But they still give you a king-size bed. Non-smoking, of course. Yeah, the shower's behind that door there, and as I say, the shower bathroom area is not as good in this one as it was at Denali. But it's still pretty good. Quiet, isn't it? Yeah. Well, this is the view from inside our room. Out the window, I guess looking east. There isn't too many roads, developments or people for hundreds of miles in that direction. Okay, it's about 4 o'clock, and so far this is the best we've seen. It might get better on now, but I'm going to have to take it because you can see almost to the top now. And just in 15 minutes it just revealed itself. It was amazing. You can see almost nothing of that 15 minutes ago. Okay, so this is take 2. This is the real Mount McKinley behind Kathy, not the fake one. Yeah, we got the picture before, remember? And we're certainly getting more and more of it, aren't we? You can almost see, or imagine you can see, some of the winds drifting,
Yeah.
lifting snow over the top of it. So yeah, here's the classic shot from inside the room when it's really, really cold. Most people will come in here and take it easy. But right now it's nice weather, so a lot of these chairs are empty and everyone's outside. And of course when it gets really cold, people are camped out by here. but still looking at McKinley. Yeah, now just about 15 minutes later, we got rained on. Now there is a cloud over there, but we just got a pretty heavy shower just 5 minutes ago. Made everybody dash for cover. And I think this is Mount McKinley saying bye-bye for the day. Gone behind a cloud.
Isn't that something? I wouldn't either. A little early. I've seen it. Been there, done that.
So McKinley's hiding behind the clouds now. But you can see the top of another one, which is Mount Hunter, over those hills over there. You can just see pieces of Mount Hunter going through the clouds.
We just show up.
And just a few minutes later, all you can see is the right-hand side ridge, and the peak is now totally obscured by the clouds. And it's pouring down with rain, and Kathy's poking me on the shoulder.
Yeah, I wanted to show how it's pouring down with rain now.
Oh yeah, like look at this. I mean, people are not on the edge of the deck now. There's a little awning there that they're hiding under. And well, just to give you an idea, one of the gutter here is pouring water, so you can see it's pretty much raining now. Weather changes really fast here. Yeah, just a few minutes ago, the camera was being rested on that railing there. Not anymore. No one else left out there now. So yeah, so it's pouring down with rain here, but obviously 40 miles away on that ridge, looks like it's dry as a bone.
Okay, Dave's in the glow from Mount McKinley, and it's coming out again for just a little peek before another big cloud moves in.
Okay, X marks the spot. Here is Kathy standing on a little spot, and what you can see is a model they've made of where you are looking out from before, and you can see the top of Mount McKinley, and then you can also see Mount Hunter and Foraker. Oh, there's Hunter there. Hunter's there. And then they have other glaciers not too far away, like Roof Glacier. And they have this model here in the great room next to where the fire is.
The only thing I know is it's a topaz. It's a genuine topaz.
There was still one more thing she needed to do.
Arctic lights, but I can see what
Okay.
And that thing was jewelry.
when our lady that takes care of most of the jewelry
In the gift store.
That might be the company or something.
I thought so also.
Oh, okay, very good. All right, I thought that was good. We got a few more solid. I can make it back for that. Thank you very much.
So it's just after 7, and the mountains came out again. That's Mount Foraker. It's got the curved area on the right. And over these mountains, the toTalkeetna mountains, you can see the top of Mount Hunter. That's over here. And then, of course, McKinley is over here. This is probably like the last we'll be able to see it tonight.
Kim, can you bring the script over here? Thank you.
I just gave Kathy the McKinley early warning system on the cell phone, and she's just rushing here. Actually, and if I just zoom out now, you can actually see that like it's actually raining in between us and the mountain. It's actually just mizzling here now, but you can see that there's a rain shower over there. And so it's actually quite amazing that we can actually see, it must be a real small shower, that we can actually see the top, you know, like 40 miles away or however away it is. And it's funny, like just a minute or two or so ago, I actually saw a plane. It must have been 5, 10, 15 miles over there. Yeah, he was somewhere in there. I'm kind of like focusing on Infinity, so I might pick him up. Oculars. But he's probably long gone. I mean, it's a long, long way over there. And he was kind of flying in those clouds over there, in that general direction. Okay, I'm getting wet now, so this is not fun anymore. Let's go inside. Okay, we went in and had a lecture, and it's actually still June the 1st. And it's about 8:15, we came out, and amazingly, well, Kathy didn't spot it, but the peak is above those clouds, and most of the rest of the mountain is below them. So this is one of those weird situations when you can actually see the peak, but not the rest of the mountain. It probably doesn't happen too often. That is weird. Yeah, Kathy had a very good point. Earlier on it looked really snowy and shiny, and now it's dark. That's because McKinley is a long way away, but the sun is even further away, and the sun is now fairly close to the west. So this is in the shadow. So I guess that's why it's dark. I think the birds agree with me. Now we came back to the pizza place, which is also a bistro. And the reason, of course, is because we just ran out of time with the mountain. It went and hid away behind the clouds, so we had to come and get something to eat. This is amazing. The time it took her to order her Chardonnay and get the main entree order in, we were totally lost. And of course, just then, it's like it won't go away. It's like the 4th time we've seen it today. You're probably bored out of your minds now, but it's quite fun here. That's it. I think I've got her good side this time. I don't know if there is a good side, but anyway, this is our...
You mean you don't know if there's a bad side?
Yeah, whatever. We're looking from our building is building 8. Our room is like about 10 yards to my left. We're on the kind of railing here, looking over. This is building 6, and somewhere over there is McKinley, of course. So maybe we'll come out and get a view later on tonight. Maybe come and see it at midnight, eh? Yeah, right. Okay. Bye for now. I lied. I came out at midnight. I just couldn't resist it. You can't see McKinley, of course. It's kind of fogging up over the woods there. You can hear the Coke machine humming in the background there, and a few birds off in the distance. And since it's been raining, you can hear some drips. Okay, it's now just after 6:30, and they really do have a McKinley early warning system. They just called us on the phone to wake us up. You can put your name on a list so that if the mountain ever does come out during the day, they call your room, even at night. And we still have that early morning mist, just like we did at midnight, over the other mountains too. Ah, there she blows. Oh no, we have to go and pack our bags, stick them outside the room by 9 AM. Gotta go. By 7 o'clock, Mount Foraker just starts to peek over the clouds. Here. You can't quite see Mount Hunter yet because it's behind the trees here. And of course, more and more of the top of Denali is becoming visible. And then just a few minutes later you can see all three of them. Foxtrot on the left, McKinley on the right, and Hunter's just saying hello to us. Right here in the middle you can just see one of the top parts of it, way, way in the distance. Okay, we're just saying bye-bye to the lodge. And then over there.
Oh, it's sticking out.
It is sticking out?
Yeah, there she is.
Oh yeah. Just as we go by on the bus, it was just sticking out for us. So this is the bus to go to toTalkeetna, where we hope to get on an airplane and fly around those mountains over there. Yeah, nice picture of the river that runs along outside the hotel. I think if you go along the trails, you get a better perspective of it. But of course, it was raining pretty much on and off yesterday, so we didn't get to do that. You have to save something to do when you come back, right? Okay. Final shot. Seen the river, and we ended up over somewhere over there, around the corner, when we floated down the river a couple of days ago.
Yeah, this morning was good.
There's a place called, I think they're
Every time we looked yesterday, it was just couldn't even see the base of the
Mountain
mountain.
High Pizza Pie.
I think we've seen it like 3 or 4 times now, right? The mountain?
Yeah. Florida.
Oh.
Oh.
You're not used to the cold at all, or?
Yeah, we had to go buy clothes. And try to get like bad enough in Florida.
So I guess we're going to be going one of these planes over here.
No, that wasn't too easy.
And this is the place that the climbers to Mount McKinley start off from. They fly them up to base camp, and I think it's about 9,000 or 10,000 feet up.
School, like college in University of Florida, and Gainesville, which is north of Orlando, and it's very, very cold there.
So what's the difference between a grizzly bear and a climber?
So we live in South Florida.
So that's one group going on a flight team, and we're going to be hopefully landing on a glacier. Unfortunately right now, the group that went earlier, if we'd have taken a 9 o'clock flight, we'd still be there, because they may be up there for several hours now, they can't take off. So we'll have to watch what happens. Yeah, we're going to go on a slightly bigger one. Oh, I can hear the train in the background.